I just got a 2023 Ford Bronco Sport Heritage for $11,000. I got it from Copart out in Colorado Springs, Colorado, where they had it listed as biohazard chemical with no keys, which means I don't know the mileage on the car and I don't know any potential issues with the car because the cluster doesn't light up. Based on the condition of the car and the pictures, I don't think it was driven that much. And Progressive paid out almost $30,000 on this car. So I think it's gonna be a good one, but only time will tell. Stick around to the end of the video to find out. All right, our Bronco has finally showed up. Let's check this thing out and see what we got. Just forking it in here, the rear bumper's been hit. So I guess let's start there. We need a rear bumper. I don't know if it's loader damage or if it was like that at the auction, it probably was. So we're gonna have to put a rear bumper cover on it. It's damaged, the lift gate, this tail light's busted out. So tail light, rear cover, the body shop's gonna get some work there on that tailgate. There's another dent here on the tailgate. Ooh. You gotta watch out with the bio cars because you don't wanna get stuck with a needle. Most of the time they're drug paraphernalia related. I do see a torch now, that's pretty common drug paraphernalia, so there's probably something in here. One thing I do notice as soon as I sit down is we got issues on the front here. So we'll have to call Be Safe, get a front windshield ordered for it. The mirror itself is gone, the forward-facing camera is gone, and the rain sensor is gone. It's all gone. Oh my gosh. All right, there's a pentagram that's been burned into the headliner of this car and other just weird symbols. So we're gonna have to get our interior guy, Jerry, out here to redo the entire headliner. So crazy things you do on drugs. Don't see a set of keys, but there is some French onion bean dip. In case you get hungry. You might get the munchies if you find some drugs. Let's check out the rest of it. Now this side of the car looks good. We've got some body work on the back end. We got to get a bumper ordered for it and a tail light. We're gonna have to get it to the body shop to fix that rear hatch. We're gonna have to get Be Safe auto glass over here to put a front windshield in for us. We'll need to do that early because then we got to get the mirror mounted to it and the camera, and we can't do any of that until we get a windshield in it. And first of all, let's get those keys, see if we can get this thing programmed. I'm really curious about Ford's new 1.5 liter 3-cylinder engine. We've never had one of those in here. They claim this EcoBoost puts out 181 horsepower out of 3 cylinders. That's crazy. There she is. Sure enough, look at that. 3 coils. That's only 3 cylinders. Well, one thing we do want to do is go ahead and make sure that it's got oil in it before we go cranking this thing around. Got plenty of oil. And as is tradition with the recovered theft car, the oil's not been changed in a while. So we'll get an oil change on the list as well. All right, well, let's see what we got. I got to get those keys from Joe before he tries to start it before me. Joe's finished programming them. I just snuck over there and took the keys off of his desk. I want to see if this bad boy's going to start. Hopefully I don't blow it up. Here goes. Oh, yeah. You got to be kidding me. Not only did it start, it didn't ping or tick or anything, and the battery's charged up. Oh my gosh. Oh, hey Joe, it runs. Yeah, let's see if the window will go up. I did tear the plastic off it. Yep, look at that. Yep, the window works. Okay, awesome, look at this. We don't have any lights. No check engine light, no tire light, front camera not available. That's it. Just those 2 faults rolling through. 19,000 miles on it. You gotta like that. That is good news. Car runs, it sounds good. Let's get the windshield in, and we can take it from there. Jeff and his crew from Be Safe Auto Glass just showed up with our new front windshield. So we got the car pulled in the building. Let's see how it goes. Oh, look at that. They got the windshield in already. That's great. Good job, Be Safe. They were quick on that. That's good because we need to be able to get to repairing all the wiring for that camera and mirror and stuff. So glad to see that's in already. Nate, what? What's going on with the Bronco? Obviously, we've got the dent here on the side of the tailgate. We got this dent here. 2 hours there, another half hour there.
Couple days work.
By lunchtime, you should have that thing done, right?
Lunchtime tomorrow, yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you? At the very least, tell me we can save these letters because you know that's going to be 150 or 200 bucks.
I mean, I might misspell them. Just
again?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it. Just the tailgate, or you're trying to make this into a bigger job?
I don't know yet. I'll figure it out when I get to it.
All right, well, I guess we're gonna have to wait a day or two, see how it looks. All right, we're in the body shop, same day, later in the day.
The guys are kicking it in gear. I love it. The old bumper is off. The new one's already on. He only did it in like, what, 3 days was it?
I couldn't stress it for 5.
It's already primed, taped off. New bumper is good. It's up under there. So we just got to get it sprayed and painted in that Ford Heritage blue color. And then it'll be headed back over to mechanical. All right, Nate just came and grabbed me. Said the car is done with paint. It's been sprayed, it's been painted, and it's all done. Here we go. We're gonna open the doors to see what's on there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. God, this Heritage Blue looks great. We've got this rear bumper on now. Looks really good. We don't have a huge dent right here, so that's really good. I think all we've got left is this license plate light and the bezel that goes around it. Nate says it's on order, and it should be here today, so cross your fingers on that. But when Nate gets that popped in, we'll be on to our next project. All right, so the car's outside.
Hold on.
Whoa.
I'm sick for one day and you guys trying to take my job. I need some job security around here. I see the Bronco's outside. Let's go find out what's going on. Nate! I see the Bronco's outside.
It is.
Looking good. What's going on with it?
Just this. This is all we need.
Oh man, awesome. Let's get that thing done.
That's it.
That's just the license plate light?
No, I better not let you.
I'll
You'll
probably
mess
break it.
You'll mess it all up.
Man, that's awesome. I was gone for one day and you've already got it done. What happened to all this talk about needing a whole new tailgate? It might be a week or two, and this thing looks great.
I gotta get your blood pressure up a little bit, don't I? Hold on.
Hold on. Go ahead and put it in
There
backwards
you go.
and upside down.
Hey, you know what? I'm not the one who took this thing out. So
If I wasn't holding your hand, it would be all screwed up. Good job. That's great. That thing looks awesome. I appreciate it. So back to the mechanical side. Let's get this thing back in the shop. We got the Bronco back in here. Billy's doing the lube oil filter on it, getting fresh oil in it, putting some filters on there. The big job, though, that we still got ahead of us is the headliner. The headliners come in. Our friends at Bessler Auto Parts, they were able to ship us one up here from Tennessee. So, Billy, I guess this thing's got a rear hatch, so you're just going to take it out the back, yeah?
I didn't check it out yet to see what's way easier, but
Okay, all right, cool. Well, help me get this thing out of the box. Hopefully, that's good. It doesn't have a sunroof. They definitely got their greasy hands all over it.
yeah.
So later, when I'm accusing you of putting your greasy paws over my...
They'll blame it on Danny. It's
Oh, I'll blame it on somebody. But we do now have video evidence that it came out of the box with the grease all over it. Okay. Yeah, it looks all the same. It's got the one center light, it's got the one center, it's got the front console that's the same. I think we got the right headliner and it's even the right color. So we're gonna have to get it down, get that thing installed. So let's see how it goes. She's looking so much better now that we've got the headliner in it. I'll tell you, I wasn't even comfortable opening the door on this car. It just felt weird. You get the whole EBGBs going on with these voodoo gods that are messing with you. Now it's like, I can get in the car, which helped me focus and realize we're missing the mirror, the forward camera, and the rain sensor. I found the mirror over on the shelf, so that's good. We'll get the mirror installed. The cover was actually inside the car, so that's good. Usually those are missing. So we got a little work to do there. And of course, as is tradition with a stolen car, they cut the wires. So fortunately, that is a short little pigtail. We can get that from the Ford dealer directly, take care of that. But we still got to get our interior guy over here, because when these criminals were in here with their stolen car and their pentagrams, they were all psyched out on their voodoo stuff. They were in here stabbing the dashboard. Like, why you would do that to a perfectly good car, I don't know. But regardless, get our interior guy in here to fix up the dash. Then we'll be one step further to getting this thing back on the road. So I got an email that long awaited for wiring harness on the Bronco, that wiring harness has finally come in. I see that Joe's pulled the car in the building. Let's see what he got. So was it the right harness?
So I put the harness in, it was the right one, but it wanted
Thank
to be
God.
configured to the car.
The lane detection camera needed to be
Yeah.
configured?
I reconfigured it to the car, and everything's fine. I drove it, everything's fine.
Oh,
Except
nice.
that I have a left rear inner park sensor fault.
If it's not one thing, it's another. Oh, look at that, it's even loose. Oh, no, it's worse. You do your magic, look at it. It looks like the connector is broken off. Like,
Yeah, it's broken.
it's like fine surgery. Look at you. This is not his first time to do this. It's a good sign. I like it. All right, so it was that sensor. We've got to get it secured back in the bumper, but it looks like that's got that problem fixed. Our interior guy's gonna be here tomorrow. He can finish up the last couple things we gotta do with the interior. I don't know what that means, but get him to finish up the interior and hopefully this thing can get out of here. All right, well, once he gets that put together, sounds like we're just waiting on the interior. So our interior guy just came in and grabbed me, said he's got it done. So let's take a look. Oh man, that's perfect. I love it. So this bad boy is ready to go off the detail. She is back from detail and looking good. What a transformation this car has made from just 2 months ago. Check it out, sitting here on our showroom floor, all shined up and ready for delivery. And that's exactly what we're doing. One of our salespeople has this car pre-sold to a lady that found it on our Coming Soon site, so it was gone in less than 2 hours. But what a stressful day that 2 hours has been. It's gone something like this. Hello, I'm here to look at that Ford Bronco. I'm sorry, ma'am, it's already been sold. No, it hasn't. I can see it right there on your showroom floor. I know it is. Somebody found it on our Coming Soon site and actually pre-purchased the car. But we do have plenty more SUVs out here. I'd be glad to show you. No. I've got a check right here and I'm gonna write it out for the full asking price and I'm gonna take that car. I'll tell you what, sometimes having a car that people really like can be really stressful. But we do have a happy customer. And that brings us to the details. Let's go take a look at the numbers. Whew, I'm glad I don't have to deal with them anymore. We are now down to the easel to take a look at the numbers on our 2023 Ford Bronco Sport Heritage Edition. By the time I ended up paying Copart all of their fees, we were in the car for $12,240. I got it transported over here from Colorado for $600. The labor, I'm gonna go ahead and split it up between the body shop and the service side. The body shop was $500. We spent $1,100 over here. The parts added up on this car. We had to buy a special paint for it that was $550, and we spent $2,600 on parts over here on the service side. That forward camera was over $500 alone. The detail was rough. That car was in bad shape. $400 to get it all cleaned up, which brought our total into the car to $17,980. So when we have somebody find a car off of our Coming Soon list, we will go ahead and just price it at what we think we're gonna end up selling the car at the end of the day anyway. So they end up getting the best price we can. And for the Coastal Queen, that ended up being 78%, which gave us a selling price of $22,500. And therefore, a contribution margin of $4,500. So not bad at the end of the day. We've got another happy customer and one more over the curve. Thanks for watching to the end. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. I'm Matt Ryan, and this was another episode of NKY Auto.